I'm not somebody you want to have beef with. It's bad optics. Like, I'm on the righteous side, and if I make a mistake, work with me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. By now, certain things about Drake's career are undeniable. He's one of the most commercially successful artists of all time, and the numbers speak for themselves. He holds records for the most solo entries on the Hot 100, the most top 10 hits, and the most consecutive weeks on the Hot 100, among countless others. Name a streaming record, and it probably belongs to Drake. But there's still some other things about Drake that will inspire heated debates. Today we are diving into one of them. What are his best and worst projects? Drake has countless bona fide hits, but everyone likes to argue whether he has classic albums or not. Maybe you're nostalgic for early 2010s Drizzy and Take Care is your favorite, or maybe he won you over with Nothing Was the Same.
I'm not somebody you want to have beef with. It's bad optics. Like, I'm on the righteous side, and if I make a mistake, work with me. But other than that, you have no reason to be, because we all are. Just understand what Kendrick has to be to even be doing the show there. We're not talking about Drake doing his show in LA. We are not talking about him in the Bay. We're not talking about that. But we are talking about Kendrick going there and doing the body of work. That's what it means to stand on them 10. That means standing on that business. I said what I said over here, and I'll be saying it over there as well. And that's what's so critical about me trying to make sure that I say it as viciously as I mean to say it. To say it as accurately as I can say it, because I'm gonna still have to be saying, you see what I'm saying? This is part of keeping that energy, and so you got to respect it.
So just on the opposite side of that, right? Yeah. Some people can see that. Some people can see the way Kendrick approached the Drake beef as I'm not agreeing with this, but tapping into your inner hater, like tapping into being like, yo. You know, and in Euphoria, like Kendrick said, you know,
those are people that
I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you dress. Like,
no, that's not really.
That's not hate though.
Yeah, but he was very specific so that you understand that this not hatred. It's a double entendre he's giving you. He's saying I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make, because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. That's all. So I'm saying I'm in the position where I'm a fan of both artists, right? So I don't pretend like I wasn't fucking with Drake before it happened. But I don't give a fuck who it is. I would tell anybody that's gonna fight a bear, I'm not gonna see you again. You can't beat the bear. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to say those kind of conversations because I'm a bear. You see? So yeah, Kendrick is not who you wanted to tussle with. It didn't matter who you were. We just felt like because it was Drake that he would get that exemption. But not only is he going to not get the exemption, he going to be brought under more scrutiny. And when K-Dot pulled his cover and say that you just used the culture when you needed it, nobody gonna pop up and disregard that and say differently. And the people that's quiet while you getting beat to death out there, the Carter 6 gonna be trash too. So thank God I'm putting my album out. As above, so below. It'll be coming, folks. Check it out. But anywho, my point is, like, in warfare there are casualties on both sides. That's why you need a peace god, because in war don't nobody win. Everybody takes heavy losses in all of these situations, you know. So
the fuck out of here is are Kendrick Lamar and Katt Williams kindred spirits?
I would hope so. I'm saying that's why he's saying make Katt Williams and them proud. The truth about to get loud. Like, understand, I ain't nobody, but I got a rank on our side though. They like the ops know, and the people on this side know. Who else needs to know? Like if you see people saluting me, just understand there's probably a reason, and it's not so I can look good, or, you know what I'm saying? Any of these generosity stories, these stories ain't coming from me. I don't remember how many people I'm helping. Because I love my dogs.
Yeah. But you had a moment on Club Shay Shay, a couple months back, and that right there was a moment that kind of shot a shooting star for Shannon, right? And just that ecosystem of conversations. And you were very candid, but you were very peaceful while you're saying these things, right? A lot of kind of sound bites came out of that. That single moment to me, like I said, changed Shannon's whole conglomerate that he got going on. But it brought more awareness and more attention. Maybe more
biggest
than
interview of the year.
That was one of the biggest ones, I would say.
The biggest interview in YouTube history. So those aren't the same things.
They're not the same things. Yeah. But even with that being said, I don't think he was ready for that moment. Like, how did that, from an outsider, how did that change his life at that moment? And how did that change your life at that moment? Not your life in general, but at that moment, how did life change?
The interview had to go to somebody. If I know beforehand what I'm capable of delivering, then I also know to be judicious in who I'm picking to get that. If I know Katt, he's only comfortable if he got the drop on you when he come to get interviewed anyway, because he wants to make sure that you don't flip on him. But all Shannon was gonna get was a blessing, and that was all I was there to make sure that happened.
You ain't got to drop on anybody here, do you?
I need to know something. This is the blessing.
This is the blessing part of those interviews, you know? It's the blessing part of that podcast.
Right. Well, I'm saying in my personal business, you can either do the dirt or you can know the dirt. I'm one of the chosen high-ranked know the dirt individuals, right? And so dirt responds as they should when the vacuum walks in.
Come on. Are you a rapper? You rapper inside things?
Clearly, sir. Yeah. No, I still rap currently. No, I'm saying currently. Yeah. But my point was that I came to deliver an interview having seen some of my competitors and peers get on that same court and do a performance that involved my name. And so once 6 or 7 of you have made this same violation, it's my job as the king to show up and chastise thee. This is my job. I'm supposed to come in and restore order because that's my position. The fact that it's ignored by the clowns because they all in the same frat, comedically, like, that's all well and good. I don't care nothing about none of that, but the job still needs to be done. And if God lets me know it's a good time for that, that's how I'm going to write it up and deliver it. So I didn't know anything Shannon was going to say. I didn't know what questions he was going to ask. Like there was no conversation. Like, yeah.
What was the impetus behind that? Like, what made you say, like you said, like you basically answered the question already, but what made you say, all right, man, enough is enough. I've heard y'all say this and that and mention my name, or, you know what I mean? And it's all false. I got to come up here and set the record straight. Did you go up there with that intention, or was that something that just happened naturally through the conversation?
If there is a God side and the other side, if there are moral things and things that are immoral, if there is this side or that side, it can't be left up to thought process. I'm an enforcer on this side. I'm not only on God's side, I'm active, right? And so comedically, that means that, you know how sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We traffic in words. I can get up with these words and end your legacy.
We've seen it.
I don't care how long. Right. Because if it's built on sand, it just is.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to feel any type of way by exposing your hand. That's how this game works. I don't mean to break your ankles, but if I cross you over, I just did, didn't I? Take it how you want to take it. Don't get mad at my little celebration.
It's a reason. It's a reason. I ain't even with the flower lightning on here.
Got an active pineal gland.
That eye's powerful.
Let me tell you something, man. Like, the fallout from that interview, it almost felt like prophecy for a lot of people. Like, it was my first time hearing those things.
Yeah.
And I didn't do no Googles or wasn't really in social media or keeping up on any of that stuff. I look at it and be like, it felt like prophecy. Like, as the year went on, things that you said in that interview, headline after headline.
You mean like Diddy going to jail or TD Jakes stepping down? Which one?
I mean, it was all there. It was all there. And then, like, every time you see like hashtag Katt was right. Katt tried. They have the clip.
I'm only trying to tell the truth.
How many of those you get a day though? Katt was right.
I don't look at it like that. I don't own the information. I'm very firm that I'm on God's side. So consequently, it's never a problem trying to be humble. I'm always humble. Like, I know I ain't shit. I know why I'm special. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I connect to that source every day. Me and God are in a conversation about this adventure that I'm on and how this can go, and him giving me these opportunities, like with this Shannon thing, to speak globally and to show the fact that my words and your words are not the same. I can say some things articulately for a long period of time and still be saying something. And at the end of the day, little boy, nobody's checking for you because you're not liable to say nothing.
Right.
You're either not allowed to say nothing because of the relationships you have in business, or you're not man enough to do it, or your friends is bitch ass niggas, so you feel allegiance to, but for whatever those reasons are, neutrality is what you don't get to have. Pick a side. Right. And so when I'm talking about these Illuminati conversations, that's just to get those things out there in real conversation. I didn't invent these things, and I'm not the reason they exist. But my job as a public official is to find out what the truth is about things and reveal that to us that care about that sort of thing.
Why is it that there's not as many people like you that will come out and say, yo, listen, I don't give a fuck. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because they'll kill you. And it's not a joke, and it's not like, no, because a life doesn't mean anything to them. It's easy for them to do. They're adept at doing a ditty, getting rid of you and not having no handprints on it. Like this is how they traffic. And so you have to really not be scared, not be acting like you're not scared. You'd have to really be too stupid to be scared. You see what I'm saying? I'm backed by God, so I don't even know how to have the fear you need me to have.
But is that stupidity? That ain't stupid if you backed by God.
Hey, I just put it out there for the idiots to have something to grasp onto. But what I'm saying is, if my only belief is in God, then how I'm gonna be scared?
Only God can judge me, huh? The NBA season might be over, but you know you can still get right with FanDuel.
FanDuel's the best place to find all your favorite player props, and now you can make the smarter play with new performance trends.
Want to see if a guy's hitting that over consistently? Or maybe some ladies in the W have been flirting with a potential triple-double? Get the latest stats right inside the app and see who's heating up. Mello, what are your favorite sports to check out during the summertime, man? The NBA season is over, but the